Yo, it's Riker.
What is up, you amazing beautiful people, and I hope you're doing well wherever you're at, whatever time of day or night you do end up watching this video, because in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how not to play this map, Faust. And you guys might be wondering, did you mess up or something? No, it was not on my team's end, it was on the enemy team's end. How they just played and positioned their tanks, they just ended up losing the battle and just got annihilated from the game. And I feel like this could be a learning lesson to almost everyone who is watching this video. But without further ado, let's get into this battle breakdown. So right away, I went over to base D, capped it out, and I was expecting the enemy team to start capping out base C, and they just did. I keep an eye over there in case I spot anyone, but I do not see anyone at this time. And I start pushing over to the base B area, see if I can get shots on the EXP, reset that cap, try to focus them. I do get hit in return, and I pull out, and I'm just trying to see if I could pin him at all. And I try to go from the cheeks, my bad, and I see that he over angles, but I am not able to get there in time until he refocuses his intention to the K91, and then I can pull out, unload my 2 clips into him. And if you look at the minimap, almost the entire enemy team is pushing over to base A, and they destroyed one of our light tanks, but our T22 and the EXP look to be holding them off pretty good right now. And me and this K91 did cap out base B. And the K91 does start pushing that way, which is good on his part. And now the T44-100 is pulling out into the open. And if it's lagging or like the T44-100 isn't in like a constant motion, that's on the replays end. In the battle, obviously, it did not look like that. But we got a shot into him. And the big mistake that the enemy team made was not pushing that flank over there by base A, because we only had like 2 to 3 3 tanks over there facing off against them, and they are not pushing up. They're not being aggressive, pushing through that line, which is what you're supposed to do when there's a chunk of the enemy team over here, aka my team. There's four of my tanks over here by base B, C, and D, and nobody at A besides those. The Yag Tiger, the T2020, and I think it was the Panther 2. The enemy team should have just pushed very aggressively, took them out, and went to flank us. And my team did a very good job in holding them off while we went and capped out all 3 bases, and now we could focus the enemy team. And finally, they end up taking out the Yag Tiger, but it is a little bit too late as the K91 just deletes that T69. And I feel like this battle also shows you guys have to know when to push and not be so passive all the time, because when you are too passive like this enemy team, they just sat there getting some shots into our team, and they did take out 3 of our tanks before we could even get over here and help them. But if they had just pushed, they could have annihilated our team within the first minute and a half of the battle, instead of getting wrecked like they are right now when I just took out that Vickers CR, and all that's left is the K91 and the Chrysler K. Chrysler K is pretty much out of the game already. There we go, he's deleted from the game. And there's the K91. I'm gonna go ahead and focus him. He ends up taking out our T49 Hornet, and I am sorry about the replay again. At the time of recording this video, it was not this bad, glitching out or whatever, so it is definitely on the replays end. But I decided to focus this K91. I unload my entire clip into him, doing about 1,000, if not just barely 1,000 damage in that one clip, and the EXP does take him out for the win. And I hope you guys learned something from that battle, because I feel like it could have taught a very valuable lesson on how to push, well, not how to push, when you should push instead of being super passive, and how not to play Faust, demonstrated by the enemy team as you saw. But we do end up getting the first class, 4,226 damage, 1 tank destroyed, and we are on top of the leaderboard. So if you do end up liking the video, smash the like button, leave a comment, your favorite part of the video, or anything in general down in the comment section below, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you're always notified when I upload a new video. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.
How does it feel to breathe when you're dead?